Welcome to the Chancellor's video blog. I'm Dr. Bruce Leslie, Chancellor of the Alamo Colleges, and I'm standing before the Capitol in Austin, Texas, because this happens to be the top moment in the legislative activity for this year's general session. They just passed SB 1, which is the Senate budget, and the House budget is moving forward as well. But we're very excited because tough budget. We're reading this every day. I know our engagement with our local delegation, they've been very supportive, but again, everybody's a bit concerned because the budget's going to be very tough. But the Texas Business Leadership Council has indicated their support for full state funding for community colleges. This is a really a unique high point for us because each session we're usually, frankly, at the bottom of the barrel when things come up, but the level of the importance of community colleges statewide as well as here in San Antonio has risen to a level where the business community, the economic development community, the general community really is appreciating the importance and value that community colleges offer, and for us in particular, given the huge success in student degree achievement and transfer and employment, all the great things that are happening here at the Alamo Colleges to support our student success is really having a profound impact. So I want to thank the TBLC for their support. I want to thank our local delegation for their support, and I want to particularly thank Justin Yancey, who's the president of the Texas Business Leadership Council, for his endorsement of the importance of community colleges, and even a small amount of increase in the state aid, which has dropped dramatically over the last 5 years or so, will help us to sustain our low tuition level and our low tax rate here and allow us to continue to focus on our student success agenda. If you aren't aware, we want you to be aware, I'm not allowed to advocate, but I can educate, that we have before the voters on May 6th a general obligation bond. It's a $450 million bond that requires no tax increase, but it will allow us to respond to the dramatic increase in those moving and relocating to San Antonio. The Express News did a series of articles a few months ago about the anticipated 1 million new residents by 2030 or so. So in the next less than 15 years, we could be having a huge impact. And so we need, like our ISD partners, we need to be acquiring new land, we need to be expanding our facilities, and of course, in our case, we have buildings that were constructed back in the 50s that really need to be replaced. Everybody here in this region knows somebody who attended the Alamo Colleges. I'm amazed almost every day meeting individuals who are leaders in our community. They may not have graduated, but they took courses at one of our Alamo Colleges. So as we're educating you, we would ask you to educate them that the bond is coming up, and this is a very important moment for the future of this region and for us to be able to do a much more thorough job of providing the high-skilled, high-demand careers that are becoming so important to the economic growth and development, not just of San Antonio, but of our entire country. So we're excited about this venture and would look forward to your help in educating your friends and colleagues as well. Finally, I'm really pleased to announce that West Vista College, Alamo Colleges District Northwest Vista College, was just named the best community college in Texas. They've been in the second position over the last couple of years, but now have asserted themselves into the top position. It's a measure based on retention, graduation, enrollment rates, and I think, again, all of you know that our graduation rates across the entire Alamo Colleges have been phenomenal, a 224% increase over the last 10 years, and Northwest Vista has been one of those leading the way in that effort. So if you know anybody at Northwest Vista College, certainly Rick Baser and Jackie Clunch, who was Rick's predecessor for so many years here and really set the stage for this achievement, please give them their congratulations due. And I do want to mention that we've just 4 weeks ago, our new president, Northeast Lakeview College, Veronica Garcia, has joined us. She has 20 years experience in 3 large urban multi-campus community colleges, recently from Maricopa Community College in Phoenix. She was at Portland Community College, and before that she was at Pima Community College, also in Arizona. She's a lot of teaching experience, great personality. We're very excited about her joining our family. And I've been so blessed with such great leaders, not only at the Vice Chancellor and President's level, but literally throughout the entire organization. So Veronica comes at a great time for us and for Northeast Lakeview College. So get to know Veronica Garcia and welcome her to San Antonio. Thanks for watching the Chancellor's video blog. Look forward to visiting with you next week.